Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the Shuroo process. And this is from director Emrhys and written by Donal, Brophy, and Emrhys. And this film focuses on a journalist who's kind of down on her luck after her significant other leaves her for his ex-wife. And she's a bit of an alcoholic, she does a lot of drugs, she's kind of a hot mess, and she winds up going away to this this kind of like guru sanctuary up in like the Catskills, and she winds up going through this whole entire thing and realizing, like, is this guru really all that he's supposed to be? And you have Donal Brophy, who helped write the script for this film, who's, you know, he's very charming, he's charismatic, he's actually pretty entertaining in this film. And you have this dynamic where it's like, is she kind of like falling for him, and then him kind of catching her in her web? And you have all these other characters that are also at this place, all dealing with some really heavy stuff, to be perfectly honest. And you have Fiona Dourif, who plays our main character, Parker Schaefer, who is the daughter of Brad Dourif, who pops up in this film in a small role, and you even have like Eric Roberts popping up, so a few veteran actors popping up in here. But you have Fiona Dourif, who gives a really strong manic performance. The first act of the film, it's a little way like she's just letting it rip, and the film's a little over the top and ridiculous. But as it settles into what she's doing here, it becomes a lot more interesting, this strange dynamic between all these characters and the different tensions going on, because, you know, Parker is not exactly the easiest to get along with, and she has some tension with some of the staff working there, and some of the characters that fill out the rest of the people here, like Rainey Qualley, who plays Nadia, definitely has some like darker background, and it leads to some heavy moments. And it's sometimes hard to judge the tone of this film because it plays off like a drama, but there's definitely moments that I'm like, is this supposed to be funny? And you're not quite sure. And like, is this just a drama with a sense of humor? But in general, I feel like there's a lot of charismatic performances in this film, with a lot of strange and interesting characters to throw in here. I don't know if this quite delivers like a narrative that is really unique and exciting, but it definitely has some strong messages in terms of, you know, being able to be open with your past and being able to feel safe confiding in people, and, you know, your own integrity, and all the different kinds of things like that media can do, because you have Parker here being a journalist, and how she portrays things, how she's portrayed. And by the end, this film delivers quite the interesting web of lies and deceit and commentary on like the media. And I think the Shuroo process is a pretty interesting film. I had a fun time with it, and, you know, I think it's definitely worth a watch. It's like an hour and 35 minutes. I don't know if this film's going to blow you away, but I think you'll have some fun along the way and experience some fun and interesting characters who give some, and the actors who give some strong charismatic performances. And there's definitely some interesting chemistry between Dourif and Brophy that kind of is the real center anchor to most of the narrative here, and they're fun to watch. So give this one a try. But those are my thoughts on the Shuroo process. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.